So this course basically is for the 3 month. Okay, so this course is I think you will go to the Hughes, and in week I will take 2 and 4 session. Okay, so first of all we'll know about the introduction about the C programming, uh, and history of the C programming, and why C programming use, and where we can use the C programming, and relation between the operating system. And I think, have you heard about the UX and Linux? So we'll talk about that. Okay, this will go to the first week. Okay, then then the second week we'll talk about how to install the software for that, and we'll do some of the basic Linux command, and we'll talk about the Linux folder structures and how the folder structures is look like.
Sir,
Yeah.
sir, sir, actually, this is the course with C programming, na, in
Yes.
advance.
Yes. Yes.
And sir, actually, just I listened that it will take 3 months. 3 महीने लगेंगे सर इसको कवर करने में.
Yes. Yes.
और सर, इस side by side I have to do other courses, ना sir,
Yes.
to be able to land in embedded system job.
Yes.
I have to.
Yes. Yes.
Sir, give me that roadmap so I can do my own also self study and all, and which courses I have to enroll, and how to schedule my routine time for the courses. So, sir, just I have 3 months.
Okay.
So how much I can do in best in 3 months, so that I will do job in this, and thereafter side by side I will do other things also. But first of all, in 3 months, sir, I have to do best so that I can get the job.
Okay, fantastic. So I will tell you the roadmap how you can can achieve your plans within the 3 month, and how you can be the ready for the job. Okay, so in the 1 month I will try to cover the 40 to 30% of the C programming. It will help to learn the rest of language for the embedded system, like for CPP and Linux. Okay, so
Yes.
once I can at least finish 4 and 5 session, at least 4 and 5 module like in 1 month, then I will suggest you to go with the Linux. Okay.
Linux, sir.
Huh.
Linux is also there. The course in this.
In the yes, in the embedded system, Linux is the is kind of very important thing. So that's why, like, if you see kind of here, so we are talking about the Linux, some of the basic command. Okay, as you can like, have you can see here, like, we talk about the Linux basic command. So why Linux basic command? So in that embedded system, most of things runs on the Linux only. Okay, so that's why we have to go with that Linux, and we have to learn the Linux basic to top level. Okay, so that's why before starting the course we have to learn and gain the basic command for the Linux. Okay,
Okay.
and
Okay.
we have to use that command to while writing the code of the C programming. Okay.
Sir, second thing, sir, this is the first batch you are taking, sir. This is the startup.
No, actually the C programming batches we have to complete it successfully, 3 to 4 batches. Okay, but you guys are totally new, and you and one,
Okay.
yeah. So for that's why we are taking kind of basic to kind of till top. Okay, so that's why,
Okay.
like, if you see on the recorded session, and then you can get to know how many batches we have to complete it and all. Okay,
Okay. Okay, sir.
so first we have to talk with the course content, then I will give you the basic roadmap how you can kind of do within this 3 month, and how you can get the job also, and how you become like job road job ready kind of. Okay,
Okay.
Okay. Then the second week we'll talk about the environment, and we have to install the software where we can write the code. Okay. And
Okay.
once this thing is done, then we can talk about the basic Linux command. Okay.
Sir, sir,
Yeah.
sir, the second thing, sir, whenever, sir, there is a lecture, sir, you can provide me any detailed things so that I can study before that next day on the lecture. You, so that I will research my own. Are there any tasks? I'm asking, is there any tasks you will provide me to do every
Yes,
day?
yes. We'll give you the tasks as well, and will give you the access for the recorded video and the written content as well. And
Okay.
before coming the classes, I think you have the 3 month, and I think you have the time for that. Then go with the course content and recorded videos. Okay,
Okay.
then
Okay.
prepare yourself, then come on the classes. Okay, then it will help you to gain more and kind of understand the more kind of. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Then we'll talk about the next week, means kind of folder structure of the Linux, and then we'll talk about the root user and the sudo user. Okay. Then the next week we'll talk about the GCC compiler, and GCC compiler it means, so like suppose we have to write the code, so we have, once the code is done, then we have to compile that code. So for that we are going to use the GCC compiler. Okay, we'll talk
Which
about the.
compiler is this? GCC.
Yes, it's a GCC compiler. Okay,
Okay.
so
Sir,
this is the
second thing, sir.
compiler for the writing the code, and once we write the code, we have to compile that code. That code will be the compiled by this compiler, GCC compiler. Okay.
Okay, sir. Sir,
And then we'll go with the VI. This is the VI, means kind of editor. So VI will help to write the code, like you know about the notepad, right? Notepad plus plus notepad. Okay, so like the
okay.
same thing here, we have the VI. So through that VI editor we can write the C programming. Okay, and then we have to learn about the full structure of the C programming, how the C programming look like, and where we can write, and which part is the which one, and where we can write the functions and the headers and all. Okay,
Okay, sir.
in that we'll learn about the type of the compiler, and we'll talk about the raw code, and basically we'll talk, after that we'll talk about the path, how many path we have, like suppose that you are saving some of the files on your C drive, D drive, so like that there are two types of path. Okay, this path we have to learn. Okay, then it's like then we go with the VI kind of editor, then after that we'll go with the GCC compiler, then at last we'll go with the first C programming. Okay,
Okay, sir.
once this all the things done, then and the fourth week we'll go with the compiler stages. So compiler stages means, once we write the code, so those code will go means, means kind of some of the stages. So kind of, so those are the preprocessor stages, and that means kind of translation status. We have to talk about on the depth, what is this stages, how the C code will convert to the, means kind of real things. Okay, real output. Okay, so this all these stages we have to learn. Okay. Then at the last we can go with the, yeah. So at the last we have to go with the errors in the C programming. Errors means how many types of the errors in the C programming, and how we have to come how we have to fix that error kind of. Okay, so this is the means kind of one of the main part of the C program. If we know about all these things, then it will be the easy for to the writing the C programming code. Okay, till now you have any doubt, any point?
No, sir.
Okay, fine. So jump over the module fifth. In the module fifth, we have to learn about the means kind of data type of the C programming and the
Sir, I'm
base.
not able to see the.
Hello, hello.
I'm not able to see it. Yes. Module 8, module 8.
So can you repeat again? Sorry, I lost your voice.
Sir, I am not able to see the module structure.
Okay, I think my screen is stopped. Wait. Let us check.
Can I do this auto rotation or something?
Check now. Is my screen visible now?
No, it is visible, sir.
Okay, fine. So in the wait, sometime I make hang. So in the module fifth, we have to learn about the. Hello, is my
yes.
screen is visible now?
Yes,
Oh, fine.
visible.
Okay, fantastic. In that fifth model, we have to learn about the keyword and the reserved word and the data type, and whatever the element of the C programming will talk about. Will talk about the elements of the C programming. In that, we have to learn about the all the type of the escape sequence, keyword and the reserved word, and data type. Okay, in
Data type intensifiers, right?
yes, correct. Yeah, and week 6 we have to learn about the basic operator and how many type of the operator, unary operator, binary operator, and kind of ternary operator. So all the operator is
Then,
the part of.
when I have to learn in week 6, I have to switch to the Linux course.
When you learn to the 6, then I will tell you to you have to switch to the Linux. Okay, and
Okay.
once you complete the module 7, then you get to know the full confidence on your C programming. Okay, then you have to move to the Linux and CPP as well. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, fantastic. And the model 6, we have to learn about the all the basic operator, arithmetic operator, assignment operator, relational, logical, size of, and can increment and shift operator, conditional operator, and reference operator, dereference operator, and compound assignment operator, comma operator, and dot operator. And these three operator are the top level operator. We'll talk about the on the model 17th, yeah, 16th. Okay.
Okay.
And the arrow operator, index operator, and this one last one, grouping operator. Then on the model 7, we have to jump over the control statement. And the control statement, there are some of the varieties. So on that, we have to go one by one. First, we have to talk about the iterative control statement. Iterative control statement, it means kind of repetitions. Okay, so in that repetitions, we have to learn about the for loop, while loop, and do while loop. Okay, and yeah, and the second one is the non-iterative operator. On the non-iterative operator, there are two types. One is the what? Unconditional and
Unconditional.
conditional. And this one, we have to go with the go to and break, return, and okay, continue. Fine. And the conditional will talk about the if, else, and the nested if and switch cases. Okay, then
Okay.
the module 8, we have to learn about the
Pointer and C.
pointers and C. And the pointers and C, we have to talk about all the concept of the pointer and uh, and the real number representation also we can see. Suppose some of the float number, how we can print that number, and how we can go through that number. So for that we have to use the real number
Real
representation. We have to go
representation.
with this kind of the concept. Okay. And the module 9 we have to talk about the array of the pointer. In that array of the pointer we'll talk about all the concept of the array, how we can pass 10 data, how we can print it, and how we can sort the data like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Okay. Then at the 10th module we have to go with the
String
string in the
based.
C program. In the string, we'll talk about all the concept of the string, how we can print the string, and how we can give the space on this string, and how we can add some of the character mid of that string. Okay, how we have to delete, how we can means kind of merge two string on the single string. Okay. And the model 11 we have to go with the functions, and there are two types of the functions. First one is the predefined functions, and the s- and the second is the user defined function. Okay, till now you have any doubt?
Sir, these all things where I will practice all stuff, this program is where I will practice, sir.
So for that you have to install the software. Okay, we have to install the GCC compiler in your system. This will talk about the next week. Okay, how we can
Okay.
install it, and first we have to practice these commands. Then we have to practice the first program of the C programming. Then after that you have to get to know how we can write all this kind of things. I will showcase you in this class only. Okay, how we can write the C programming code. Okay,
Okay.
which PC you have right now? Laptop?
Sir, I've been using Asus A16.
Asus A16. Okay, fine. Then we have to install Ubuntu on that. Ubuntu, Ubuntu?
You want to?
Yes.
No, I don't know.
We have to install that application Ubuntu. On that
Okay.
Ubuntu, we have to practice this command first, and then in that Ubuntu only you will be get this kind of editor, VI editor. On that VI
Visual
editor,
Studio Code.
you will get
Visual
the
Studio Code.
GCC compiler. Okay, Visual Studio will not go because of Visual Studio is the GUI related. Okay, if you wanted to come in this domain, embedded domain, then you have to go with the Linux type of the Linux type of
Commands.
the yes. On that Linux type of the commands in the Visual Studio will not work. Okay.
Okay, Linux commands in Visual Studio Code will not work.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so that's why we have to install Ubuntu. But the same
Okay.
program you can practice on the Visual Studio as well. Okay, but
Yes.
but I will tell you how we have to install and all. Okay, how it's look like. Fine. And once the functions is done, there are two type of the functions. First one is the predefined functions,
Predefined and user defined.
user defined functions. Once this thing is done, then we have to go with a storage
Storage class.
class. Storage classes means what? How the programmings, yes, something is means kind of fixed on our kind of memory card. Okay, so we have to go with the storage. How many types of storage are there? Okay, we will go one by one kind of storage classes: static storage classes, external storage classes, register storage classes. What those means, we have to talk on the depth storage classes, how the C programming a file get stored in our hard disks. Okay.
Okay.
Ha. Then once this thing is done, then we can go with the recursion. So functions and recursion.
Recursion.
So both the things are almost similar. Okay,
Okay.
it is a reversal of the
Functions.
functions. Okay, so first we have to go with the functions, then we have to go with the storage classes. Once this two
Then
is done,
recursion.
then we can go with the recursion. Okay.
Okay.
Huh. Once this thing is done, then we can go with the top level of the topics like 2D.
Advanced
Yes,
2D.
yeah, like for the 2D arrays and and
So where have we used
array of the pointer and pointer of the array.
pointer to array?
Yes.
Yes.
Then all the things will done kind of, then we will go with the
Command line.
command line argument. Command line argument basically, have you see on the Linux side, and whatever you are clicking on your kind of laptop and all, once you touch like something to means kind of play some music, yeah, make some call, all the internal things is this one only, command line argument only. Okay, so
Okay.
yeah, so we'll talk about the command line argument, how this work, and how we can write the code on that. Okay, most of the interviewer will ask of the command line argument and the recursion. Okay,
Okay.
and this one is storage classes. So these three are the main key. Okay, once this thing is done, then we can go with the dynamic memory allocation. In the runtime, how we have to allocate the look at the memory. So for that we have to go with the dynamic memory allocation. Okay, then jump over the 16. Okay, on the 16 on the on the 17 module, we have to learn about the structure in the C program. Structures, here we can write the multiple data types in the single program. Okay, we have to talk about the structure, all the concept, and the structure bit field. What is the bit field? So this is the interviewer questions. Okay, and interviewer will ask what is the bit means kind of bit field. Okay, so we'll go with the depth and the passing structure to the functions, how we can pass the structures on the functions. Okay, and we'll go with the self-referential structure, then we'll go with the structure padding. So this concept like is a top level also, and once you learn this now, then you will be get like 90% hands-on on the C programming. Okay, then at the last we'll go with the union in the C programming. Union means how many types of the unions, and what are the types, and how we can write the code.
Universal is the.
It's a union, not universal. Union, it will be used for where we have the less memory kind of, so that time we have to use the union to the save the memory. Okay,
Okay.
then we will go to the last type def, and the type defing means we have to give some of the name of the data type. So whatever it is, some of the expression, yeah, something, we have to make some what is kind of some more names for that. So that's why we have to use the type defing. Like your name is Suman also, and your name is the Raj as well. Okay, so you have two names. So
Two names.
how we can make the two names? So for that we have to learn the type def. Okay, at the last we'll learn the file concept. Suppose in your system there are too many files. How you have to make the files through the coding, how you can delete the some of the photos on your files. So all you can do with this, we have to open that file, we have to close that file, we have to print the data of the file, we have to put something on that means kind of file. So all the things we learn here on the last module. Okay, so at the last on the 21st module we'll learn about the preprocessor unit. Preprocessor unit means once we write the code, so in the background means our code will goes through the 4 rounds, and all the stages will learn. On that, one of the stages is called preprocessor unit.
Preprocessor in C.
Yes. Okay, so this is the course curriculum. Okay, now
Sir, what will be the timing of the course when
so
to watch
timing
the
it will be
lecture?
fixed 6 to 7. Yes, 7 to 8 is fine for you.
Sir, all day is fine, sir. Which time I have to?
Weekdays I will schedule at 9, yeah, 8 something, 9, 8 to 9. Okay,
In night or in the morning
night,
session?
in night.
Okay. On weekdays. Tomorrow there will be a class.
Tomorrow, I think, let me check. Tomorrow, if I think Bansal also will be there, then we'll take. If not, then the first class will
So we
be
are two
on the
students. Two
Monday.
students we are with you. Just two students.
Yes. You guys are only 2 students. One more student also, means are
Where
there.
he is from? Where he is from?
He is like busy on these 2 days, today and tomorrow. So that's why
Okay.
that's why we have to start on the
On
Monday.
Monday.
On the Monday,
Monday. Okay.
we'll tell you the time, like 9 to 10, yeah, 8 to 9 something will fix. Okay.
Okay. And night timing will be fixed at 9
Yes,
after the 8 o'clock.
yes, we'll go with the night timing only, we'll not go with the day or evening. Okay. So
Okay.
this is the
Okay,
course syllabus. In that, you have any doubt, any point? So why we learned this? Why we learned this? Something? What the need? Something?
No, sir.
Okay.
When we will, then there will be a doubt. Actually, right now I don't have any doubt.
Okay.
What is there?
Fantastic. Okay. Fantastic.